Chris set the tone with the international flavor that he brings. So certainly the topic is very, very relevant. And for me, it's a tremendous honor to be here on behalf of the Lewis Company. I recently joined the committee here probably within the last 4 months thereabouts, and I was asked to give this presentation. So it's a tremendous honor to do that. And really, my goal tonight, or today rather, is to really share more, have you get to know the Business Council. So with that, and by the way, the council, I might add, that is award-winning, and I referenced that. So please know that they're doing a lot of work for your board. So this is a little bit about me. Again, I work for Lewis Management, which Lewis Management is the marketing arm of Lewis Group of Companies. So we are developers. We have luxury apartment communities as well as planned communities. So my job is to create a bridge between us and yourself. So a little bit more about me there. So let's start with the mission statement of the Global Business Council. So the mission statement is to connect and interact real estate professionals to an active global network and worldwide members, which prepares them to better serve international real estate. And certainly, again, by way of my background, I can attest firsthand the impact, the international impact that we have at our communities. So it's significant, and really why we're actually out here in the San Gabriel Valley. This is really the hub, and who better than West San Gabriel Valley to really, which is a flagship Global Business Council, to really connect with you all. And again, we want to extend that invitation. But safe to say the impact of the global network is huge. So the council was formed in 2007 to foster international growth of real estate business and broaden multicultural understanding within the real estate community with knowledge acquired through training, networking, and resource sharing. So according to National Association of Realtors, and here's a big reason why you should be tapping into the global market. One, if you can see in bold there, $7 billion in commissions for realtors was generated. This is last year alone. Okay, so safe to say there's a lot of and new wealth coming into to California. Safe to say to the whole United States, but the impact of the global network working its way here is huge. So this is also a publication by NAR, which is an infographic that shows where the respective money is coming from, or the investments are coming from rather. So as you can see, China has 31.7 billion, and again, this was for 2017, and so on. It goes Canada, and of course United Kingdom, Mexico, and India. So we're talking about a global market. This is really a global market, and we're starting to see that, and I'll touch on some of the other important parts of it being in a global market. So let's start with the benefits of joining this Global Business Council. There are unlimited opportunities to our members to receive exposure and become informed on current industry trends in the global market with participation in the Council's business. You can reach nations such as Taiwan, Japan, Malaysia, Indonesia, Mexico, Philippines, and many more. Additional benefits include network with other global real estate agents and affiliates locally and internationally through global partners, again, Taiwan, Japan, Malaysia, Indonesia, Mexico, Philippines, and many more. Stay informed on immigration, taxes, money exchanges, laws, etc. We all know that's very important. So that's a topic, and that's one of the reasons that you should be plugged in. Stay abreast of the latest global news, publications, and statistics from the National Association of Realtors. A lot of times, our specialty, being real estate professionals, it is important that we know these numbers, we know these statistics, we know the impact that it's making on our communities. Also, you can attend NAR global events and the international real estate conferences. And fun nights, of course, are attending the quarterly Cultural Food Night Out, which is coming in October, I believe, right? So let's start with what types of duties and responsibilities the council has. And one is to participate in the inbound and outbound trade missions. So these are goodwill missions where they're connecting with this network and really connecting our board with this network. So past inbound trade missions have been to Taiwan, Malaysia, Indonesia, Japan, Philippines. A lot of connections being made. Past outbound trade missions have been to Taiwan, Malaysia, Indonesia, and again, it's really becoming global. I can't say that enough. So here's an upcoming outbound trade mission that's actually going to be taking place in September. So we'll be heading to, I wish I can go. I would really love to attend, but we have a representation. Madam President Helen will be there, and then certainly we have a contingency from the board representing. And then it'll continue in China, and then go to Taiwan. So with that, let me just touch on some memorandum of understanding signing. So that is what is called an MOU. So there again, there's how we connect with these respective organizations is through these MOU agreements. So these are various associations that have been connected to, so by way of other memorandum of understanding signings. So as you can see, really international flavor across the board. So huge impact the board is making. So here's an upcoming memorandum of understanding signing schedule during the outbound trade mission that's going to take place in September in Shanghai. There's also Beijing, in Taiwan, Vietnam, and Mongolia as well. So just know that it's huge what this goodwill, these goodwill ambassadors are doing on behalf of you, and really you have an opportunity to participate in this. It's right here for you. So the Ambassador Association, we've been associated to Taiwan since 2009. And another important part of joining, or the benefits rather, are to participate in many global educational classes and events such as the Global Summit, which we'll be having one coincidentally next week, which I'll touch on, and where you can get your Certified International Property Specialist accreditation. So really important, and again, that gives you that what's the word, the recognition and also the validation that in fact you are very knowledgeable in the field of international real estate. So with that, is there any questions or that we can help with? We have actually some of the council here.
Taiwan not yet a country. Okay.
Okay.
So be careful.
Yes, thank you for that clarification. Yes. Thank you for that clarification comment. So, any other questions that we might have? Okay. So, here's what I ask of you. Okay. So I ask that we not only get your support, but we also want your participation. So it's really simple. First of all, it's easy and it's free. So who doesn't like free? All you have to do is visit www.wsgvar.com and select global. So please act now and join GBC today. So before I leave the podium, I want to take this time to in fact invite you to the Global Summit, which is taking place next Wednesday, July 25th. It'll be from 9:30 to 3:30. And it's a very important topic. So again, all that we're touching on will be covered at this event and to a next level. You know, talk about numbers, statistics. We have senior economist Oscar Way there from CAR. We have Gary Chan, Timo Arjani, attorneys covering updated tax for foreign investors. Ocean Zhao for promoting your listing globally, and so on. It really is a who's who of guests that we'll be having, and it's a very minimal cost. It's $10 for members and $20 for non-members. We ask you to support it. It's a very important event, and it's also a fun event. And guess what? They're going to feed you in the morning. They're going to give you breakfast, and they're going to give you lunch, all for $10. So I don't think you can beat that. And again, you're empowering yourself. You're really getting all that you need to be able to connect with your various networks. Because I'm sure you all have networks internationally, and if you don't, how better than joining the Global Business Council to achieve those international contacts. So I really, really want to encourage you to join the council, support this council. It's a really, really important, these are real estate professionals that are taking time to take these outbound trips, and in some cases inbound trips where they host the various countries, Taiwan included, which is not a country, so but just the same. And I'm getting educated, so certainly I don't mean any disrespect in any references with respect to countries or mispronunciations for that matter. But I am from Mexico originally. I'm here in the United States. I've been here since I was 4 years old. I'm quite proud of being a Latino. I'm actually in the process of learning some Mandarin. So 我会说一点儿普通话，我说得不好。So it's really important that I get connected globally and really learn, get educated as to what is all going on with the world. And again, it impacts our community, so certainly this is my livelihood, this is all of our livelihoods. So the more we can band together, I think it's important that not only as an industry should we be banding together and really emphasizing the importance of a real estate professional, but also reach out to these other countries and other locations where we can be those ambassadors and in turn invite more investment into this beautiful state we have in California. So with that, I thank you again for this opportunity. Really, really appreciate it, and I wish you all well. Thank you.